Fit and benefit from a month-long exclusive promotional package for Ghanaian-owned businesses. Visit mx24online.com to register your business now. You can also call 055 0500 555 or 024 235 5956. The Ghana Independence Fair on the 26th and 27th of March. Buy Ghana to grow Ghana.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the AM Club and my name is Edma Ohima Lawe.
Guys, my name is Godwin Namboh. It's a beautiful Thursday morning, my favorite day of the week when it comes to the AM Club. And it's the 3rd of March 2022. You are welcome to the AM Club, like Edma said, where we are broadcasting live from our Silicon Square studios here in East Legon, Accra. This is MX24 TV.
Absolutely. And Ghana Month is here. And for us right here on the AM Club, we'll be serving you with exclusive Ghanaian content throughout this whole month. You cannot miss it. Seriously, we put a lot of work into this, so you better watch it.
Speaking of Ghanaian month and Ghanaian content, here's a shameless plug. My series is out today. Eno is out
Which
today.
one?
Eno is out
Eno.
today.
Are you in Eno?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait to see.
So where can we watch it? Okay.
Shameless plug, I can't say it here.
Yes. So you tell me, let me know after the show.
So you just go to my Instagram
page and we find all the details and information.
But it's out today. All 13 episodes is going to be out. You don't want to.
What character are you playing?
I'm the son of this wealthy man. I just came back from London, you know, from studying my master's, and daddy's getting old, so I had to take over the company, and I have to find a wife and settle.
But it's not really like something
But the story is really about Gloria Safo and her 3 children, and because she had come from poverty, she wants something better for her kids.
Of course.
So she wants all her 3 girls to marry rich. You know, so she's linking
there's nothing wrong
everybody.
With it, by the way.
I don't. Okay. It's arguable. I mean, I'm just saying it's arguable. I mean, it's okay to want your daughters to marry
I think we need to have one of those conversations on a Friday.
Maybe we should.
Yeah. It's like it's okay for a parent to want better for their children. So
wanting better is one thing. I mean, wanting better is relative.
You know, there's this mentality that wanting better means that marrying somebody who is wealthy or who is well-to-do for themselves or who has established themselves in a way that
abusive. It's still better.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the notion that people have. So far as he has money, you know, even if he beats you, he abuses you, stay within the marriage.
And that's one of the stories of the 3 girls.
Don't
let me
tell
not reveal
me.
it.
Yes,
But guys, we'll tell you more about it. But of course, let's come back to the show and talk about what's happening in the news on Coffee Daily. We'll be bringing you Coffee Daily. We're recapping the top most trending stories in the world in the last 24 hours. Russia and Ukraine is in the news. Chelsea is in the news. Boko in the news. We'll tell you all about it.
Absolutely. And it's Healthy Thursday today, and you will be talking about alcohol use. How much is too much alcohol? Seriously, I eat with a glass of wine. Red wine, dry, traditional.
For some reason, I don't like to think wine is alcohol.
Really?
I don't like to think so. It's just the way of convincing myself, because I like wine too. Both white and red.
You
know, so, and you know, there's wine in the Bible. It's just that the Bible didn't specify.
People who use one as an excuse because it's in the Bible.
You know, no, I mean, it's in the Bible. Well, we'll talk about that. We'll have the conversation.
Absolutely. So I'm actually quite excited about that. People who like to consume alcohol, you know, when to consume it. If you're on medication, should you consume alcohol? People think that, you know, people even take some pills drinking alcohol. And
it's terrible. That is terrible too.
Yeah.
And alcohol is high in calories. So if you're working out, you don't drink alcohol at all. Else you'll be doing nothing. If you're trying to lose weight, Gabby doesn't like this conversation, but we'll still have it. Our hashtag today is Throwback Thursday, and we're really throwing back today. And we're going all the way to Tema to bring you one of Ghana's finest back then. Stay J is our special guest. Which of the songs do you know? The popular one is these boys, they love to. I've forgotten the words.
But that's when Azonto was raining.
You know,
listen.
You know. So we'll be throwing back with Stage A
Yeah.
on Throwback Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. And on the plot today, in anticipation of our Independence Fair, we'll be throwing the spotlight on Ghanaian skincare brand Beauty 101, owned by Nyong Fali.
Do you know I applied Beauty 101 in my head today?
Oh, really?
I have a shea butter.
Okay.
It's really cool. Really, really cool.
That's nice.
Anyways, guys, remember you're a major part of the show. You want to be a part of, you want to connect with us online. The hashtag is the AM Club. And our handles are MX24GH on all platforms, or like Kevo will say, everywhere. Anyways, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at MX24GH.
You can also send your comments and reactions to all the stories that we cover right here on the show on our WhatsApp number on 0550-331-511.
Or 055-033-1511.
Ew, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Guys, our Malta Guinness Goodness segment is also on. Please nominate someone out there you believe are doing well for themselves and their community. Just send your names, contacts, and why you think we should shine a light on them on our Goodness Woman segment. And the number is 055-033-1511. Daily Dose of Him.
But it's now time for Daily Dose of Him. Hashtag my Daily Dose of Him. Tell us what inspires you. Tell us what keeps you motivated. It's a brand new month, Ghana month actually. If you're a young entrepreneur, what's keeping your business going? Let us know. Send all of that to our WhatsApp number on 0550-331-511. And I'll make sure to read it right here on My Magic Tablet.
We have one for you. It's a little throwback. Glory by Sarkodie featuring Young L, released in 2017. Enjoy.
March is here, and on MX24, it's GH Month. As part of the month-long activities to celebrate exceptional Ghanaian products and services, we're organizing a 2-day pop-up shop and sales exhibition, the Ghana Independence Fair, happening on the 26th and 27th of March 2022 at MX24, Silicon Square, Boundary Road, East Legon. It'll be 2 days of sales exhibitions, workshops, pitch sessions, a food fair, and open-air concert. Get your stand now. Exhibit and benefit from a month-long exclusive promotional package for Ghanaian-owned businesses. Visit mx24online.com to register your business now. You can also call 055-0500-555 or 024-235-5956. The Ghana Independence Fair on the 26th and 27th of March. Buy Ghana to grow Ghana. If you're into content production for digital or TV, say hello. is here, and on MX24, it's GH month. As part of the month.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is still the AM Club live on MX24, where we are home to fun, fearless, and factual content. It's now time for me to read some of your daily dose of Vim. Hashtag my daily dose of Vim. Do not forget to add the hashtag. Okay, so let me start by reading this one from Abiba from Accra. My daily dose of Vim is humble. Stay humble and never think that you are better than anyone else. We are all human beings and crave acceptance and love. And I totally agree with you, Abiba. Thank you very much for sending in your daily dose of Vim. Okay, so this person said, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Gloria Nyako Anobil. Remember, when you lose money, you lose nothing. But when you lose your character, you lose everything. And I totally agree with you again. Okay, so now let's move on to some more daily dose of Vim. So this person said, good morning, AM Club members. I am Ebenezer. My daily dose of Vim today is do what you can do with a good heart and happiness, and you will succeed. And even if you don't succeed straight away, continue doing it, okay? Because consistency is key. And this person said, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I love it when you guys do the intro. Oh, Lord, I love it. But this is Culture from Asaman Kese. Don't get upset with little jerks in life, because life is a road and problems are likely to speed breakers save us from big accidents, so enjoy life. Okay, let me take that again because I didn't understand that. So don't get upset with little jerks in life, because life is a road and problems are like speed breakers save us from big accidents, so enjoy life. Ohima, tomorrow is my birthday. Wow. Okay, Culture, I will make sure to wish you a happy birthday tomorrow, but just remind me, okay? Okay, so let me read some more. Hi, Edma. Today you're looking very good. Absolutely stunning. I'm Ahmed from Obuasi. Thank you very much, Ahmed. Next time, add your daily days of him. Okay. And let me read two more before we move on to Coffee Daily. So this person said, freedom and independence are two different words, but both are expensive. Yes, in the midst of everything that's happening around the world, independence and freedom are two things that we should not mess about, and we should really feel privileged if we can have our freedom and our independence. And this is by EKQ Prime, hashtag DAM Club. Like I said, let me read one more and then we can move on from there. AM Club, hashtag AM Club. I am Joe Nobles, and I'm asking for a favor. Please try and write the title of the song for me for the show. Okay, no problem. That's fine. Let me give you the title of the song that I just played. It was by Sarkodie featuring Young L, and it was released 5 years ago in 2017, and it's called Glory. Okay, so this is the title for the song that you're asking for. But guys, thank you so much for sending in your daily dose of Vim. It's now time for us to move on to Coffee Daily. But before we start, let me remind you that this is March. We are in March, and MX24 TV brings you a month filled with Ghanaian tradition, food, music, dance, and more of our culture. We bring you Ghana Month online and on your TV screens. Discover thriving entrepreneurial Ghanaian businesses on the spotlight with Nyong Fallon. Make a date on Newsnight for insightful discussions on our historians. And of course, watch the AM Club daily, okay? 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. to catch all the exciting Ghanaian recipes on Fridays, Fashion Wednesday, Travel Tuesday destinations, and much more. And not forgetting the Ghanaian conversation we're going to have, or we are having, on the Dish show that airs from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. from Monday to Thursday right here on MX24 TV. And of course, we crown it all up with our Independence Fair happening on the 26th and 27th of March. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because it's about to be a fun ride, okay? So experience Ghana with us right here on MX24 TV. Now let's move on straight to what's been trending in the last 24 hours right here in Ghana and across the world. And Godwin is standing by with the very first story.
Thank you very much, Edma Ohimala. Well, let's take you to Parliament, where the Minority Leader Haruna Idrisu has expressed worry about the deteriorating security situation in Boko. The Interior Ministry beefed up security in the border town following a series of clashes believed to be related to a long-standing chieftaincy dispute. Speaking on the floor of Parliament, Haruna Idrisu says his visit to the town revealed a volatile situation which could escalate at any point if not addressed quickly. However, responding to the concerns, Ambrose Derry, the Minister for Interior, assured citizens of the government's constant monitoring of the situation, but admitted it is fluid and delicate. So I guess we have to be praying for the North as well.
Yes, yes, we really do. We really do. Amid all these security issues that we're having around the world.
Concerns, and it's very close to Burkina Faso too.
Absolutely,
given what is going on there. So.
I totally agree with you. But let's move on to some more local stories. And former member of Parliament for Kumbungu, Ras Mubarak, has petitioned the Speaker of Parliament to refer 4 MPs to the Privileges Committee for breaking the rules of the House on absenteeism. So, according to him, the absence of 4 MPs for more than 15 sitting in the House without permission from Albert Backbing, as captured in the Hansen and media outlets, constitutes a breach of the Constitution. The 4 MPs are Dome Kwabena MP Sarah Adwa-Safo, Ayawaso Central MP Henry Kwate, Ebenezer of Kojo Kum MP for Ahata West, and Ken Ohene Ejapo MP for Asin Central. In view of this reported breach of the constitutional provision, Mr. Mubarak requested that the Speaker direct their conduct to the Privileges Committee for consideration and necessary action. And I totally agree, because I believe that it's a job that you are doing. You've been voted into a position where you're supposed to represent your constitution, and doing that, you need to put your constituents' needs first before anything else. If you cannot be a public servant, then do not get into it in the first place. I understand that health issues can come in. So many things can happen that you might be absent for a few times, but when it's continuous and you're deliberately not coming to work. 15
days without permission, that's a long time.
Deliberately not coming to work, then yes, something needs to be done about that.
Tells how serious you are, and how you
because on a normal setting, I mean, normal workspace, you'll be fired.
Of course. And it is a normal workspace.
Yeah, exactly. It is.
Like even 7 people.
Exactly.
So,
it's even
and you're being paid with your tax. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Anyways, on to some more local stories. The government will today host its 5th town hall meeting on the electronic transaction levy, otherwise known as the e-levy. The meeting will take place in the Volta Regional Capital Hall. Like previous town hall meetings held in Kufuria, Takoradi, Tamale, and Wa, the whole edition will be headlined by the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta. Other speakers include the Information Minister, Volta Regional Minister, Minister for Railways Development, CEO of the Bui Power Authority, and CEO of the National Youth Authority. The government has said that the town hall meetings are aimed at explaining the importance of the e-levy to Ghanaians, as well as take feedback that will inform the implementation of the levy. We'll see how that will go.
Yes, and we'll definitely bring you more updates on that. But let's move on to international news. And Russia and Ukraine yesterday agreed to a second round of peace talks, even as Russian troops stepped up their attacks on key cities in Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky declared his country will never surrender as the brutal war that has drawn global condemnation enters its second week. Officials from the two countries are expected to meet today, although the exact details and perimeters of those talks are unclear. And as at dawn last night, there were huge attacks on some of the cities close to the capital, Kiev, and people are now wondering what is happening. I know that sanctions are being imposed on Russia. Talks are being, held between the two parties, but nothing is happening. We are not seeing any change. Russia is still attacking Ukraine. Ukraine is still defending itself. Ukraine is still demanding for international support. And at this point, it's like, what should we do?
Ukraine was saying that over 9,000 Russian soldiers have died in the battle. So, as of yesterday or so. I'm like 9,000 soldiers.
Yes.
Well, is
So-
this thing that serious? Like,
Yes, it is.
we're not seeing.
It is.
we're
So
not
according
seeing
to
it
the
in media.
UN, there's been about over 180 Ukrainians who have died so far, but they are also saying that casualties could be higher
Than that.
way higher than that.
9,000
This is
soldiers,
what,
that's a lot.
yeah, this is what they know, and over 1 million Ukrainians have also fled the country, which is a huge number. And my point is, when people migrate because of political instabilities and wars and all of that, is the other countries who eventually have to deal with, bringing in these
Refugees. So
and
to speak.
immigrants, and now try and find ways to, make sure that they're settled and they have the care need and the health services that they need. So everybody is impacted
I hope
by
the
this.
talks go well, because yesterday I was listening to the Ukrainian president.
Yeah.
He's also he's skeptic.
Yeah,
Very
skeptical,
skeptical,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
let's see how it goes.
Absolutely.
All right, let's turn our attention to some sports stories now. Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich says he's planning to sell the club. In a statement on the Premier League club's website, Abramovich said he had made an incredibly difficult decision which pains him. The Russian will not ask for any loans to be repaid and said proceeds of the sale would be donated to war victims. Abramovich had said on Saturday he would give stewardship and care of Chelsea to its foundation trustees following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. It's quite difficult to understand his intention when it comes to this, because again, of course, it looks almost as if because of the sanctions being met to Russian businesses and Russian-owned industries in UK and other European countries, that's why he's selling the club so that he doesn't become the owner. But also, Chelsea owes him 1.5 billion pounds. And he bought the club for 1.4 million pounds. So I'm like...
And he's selling it for 4 billion pounds. He's selling the club for 4 billion pounds.
But I mean...
he's had a good run. He's been there since when? 2003. And since he's been there, the club has thrived. They've won many cups.
they've done very well under him.
Exactly. They've done many things and achieved many things under his leadership. So if it's time for him to hand it over because he feels like whatever is happening in Ukraine and Russia is going to affect him or impact him, and some people are saying that he's also trying to evade paying taxes because of all the sanctions, and people are saying a lot of things. And the thing with doing something like this, especially when you're a public figure, people start to question your intention, and people will say that obviously if Russia did not invade Ukraine, he'll probably still be the owner of Chelsea, and because of his direct involvement with the Russian parliament and the Russian government, let me put it that way, people are now saying that maybe it's because of that he wants to sell it. And if it is, there's nothing wrong of it,
Of course.
if that's the reason why he's selling it. But I think he should be clearer with his intention.
He should do what he should do. He's a businessman.
Of course.
Nobody will hold him for it. Anyway, still on Chelsea, the Blues survived a scare against Championship side Luton Town to reach the FA Cup quarterfinals last night. Romelu Lukaku scored the winner to seal a 3-2 win for Thomas Tuchel's side. Brantier Lukaku. Now, Russian drivers have been banned from competing in the UK by the National Motorsport Authority. Motorsport UK will refuse to recognize licenses of competitors from the Russian Federation until further notice. It means Nikita Mazepin cannot race in July's British Grand Prix even if he continues to be part of the Haas team. Mazepin's father, Dmitry, provides financial backing to Haas and is close to Russian President Vladimir Putin. And that's all we have for you by way of sports. But for more sports news, please log on to mx24online.com/sports.
And on that note as well, let me also mention that Russia has been banned from participating in the Winter Olympics, and so
the one going on in China.
Sorry,
which one?
So Russia has been banned from competing in the Winter Olympics game that is happening at the moment.
Ah, the one is...
Yes.
Okay. The one
so that's also one of the sanctions that has been imposed. And I'm like, do you know what? It's the people who are suffering. Like, these people... Listen, I'm an athlete. I've worked hard. I've trained hard to achieve whatever I want to achieve. I've now reached the Olympics. And because of my country or one leader, one person, it's like...
one person. There are Russians who support what's going on.
And then there are many who do not. Because, you know, Ukraine... Listen, Ukraine, it's like... I don't know what to compare it with, but you know, for example, the BA border, BA is very close to Ivory Coast. So you know for a fact that there are some people who are related to some people in Ivory Coast. You know, there's families, or let me even use the Volta region and maybe Togo. There are some people who maybe know each other, even though it's another country, because it's just by the border. And it's the same thing with Ukraine and Russia.
Of course, is it one of every 3 Ukrainians is a Russian?
Exactly, and they have family members, they have friends. So the majority of them are not in support of this. And people who protested in Russia were arrested. Thousands of people were arrested for protesting against whatever was happening.
And I'm just saying that it's not just Vladimir's decision.
Anyways, let's move on to some tech news. And Apple will be holding its next event virtually on March 8th, next Tuesday. The company didn't disclose further details about what the virtual event will entail. However, Bloomberg reports that Apple may announce a low-cost iPhone SE and the latest iteration of the iPad Air. They are also predicting the rollout of the new iOS 15.4 update, which will make it possible to unlock Face ID-equipped iPhones and iPads while wearing a face mask. So, additionally, a universal control feature is also expected, which will allow users to use one keyboard and mouse across multiple iPads and Macs. And it's huge. This is good. I'm excited about this. Anything Apple, I'm sold, as you all know. Okay, but let me tell you this as well. Apple has basically suspended its sales in Russia. I feel like I'm the bearer of bad news. Yeah, Apple has, since we're talking about Apple, it has suspended its sales in Russia, and it has also put a temporary ban on its digital platforms or services such as Apple Pay and so on and so forth.
The world is going hard at Russia.
I mean, Apple is American, so you know, it just works both ways. But anyways,
I like your voice.
But catch up with all the fun, the breaking news, stories, sports and business insights on mx24online.com, because we are fun, fearless and factual. MX24. But it's now time for us to dive into the world of entertainment and showbiz, and Kovoy is standing by with that. Stay with us.
MX.
Go on, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. It's Thursday, right? It's Throwback Thursday here on MX Breaks inside the AM Club, where I will bring you all the updates in lifestyle and entertainment in Ghana and, of course, across the globe. Guys, what go on?
Bro,
you get this nice dress, man.
Oh Lord, who made this for me? It was definitely a Ghanaian designer. It starts with a B. I just forgotten the name, but it starts with a B.
Okay.
No, can you check the label for me, actually? Yeah, there's a label at the back of the dress. I don't know if you can see it, But if you can.
Before you see, I'm taking off your this thing.
Listen.
But yeah, it's by a Ghanaian designer. Nice. They are amazing at what they do, and I decided to wear it today.
That's
why not?
Thank you.
That's why not. How you guys doing?
They will not be happy that you don't remember their name.
I know, right? But I've mentioned them before because this is not the first time they've made something for me.
Oh, okay.
But right now, my brain is just not working. It happens.
Her brain is choked.
Yeah, it's choked with information.
Right now, we choke.
But anyways, you're looking good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Like today, you're giving us back to back African style.
All
Ghana Monto.
Yes, exactly. I love it. I really do. But anyways, take us away.
Yeah, man. You don't know, guys. My name is Kevoyb. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere at Kevoyb. Now let's go into our stories. Ghanaian Afrobeat singer Kelvin Brown, popularly known as Kelvin Boy, is currently trending on the Billboard charts with his song Down Flat. Oh, yoy. Kelvin Boy recently dropped his exclusive track Down Flat, and it is making waves in Ghana and other countries, and the song has peaked at number 10 on the Billboard World Digital Sales chart in its first week on the chart. Oh, yoy. The chart shows Kelvin Boy's song in the trends with other songs like Love, Nuantiti by CK, Peru by Fireboy DML, Essence by Wizkid, Jerusalema by Master KG, and others. Kelvin Boy took to his Instagram to announce the winner. Oh, yoy. Big up yourself.
No, this is a good song. I mean, I've seen, like, I'm so happy for Kelvin Boy. Yeah. Finally, I see your face. So, you've not heard it.
Hey, get them now. Edma ready for dance every time. Yeah, let's see the song. Let's see the song.
Oh my days, I've been out here looking for you for days. Ooh, I just want to say, my head, you there for my head. I know fit to reset, I know fit to connect. Within the back, say make a defend. I know fit to defend, even if I play defense. I won't comport myself, I can't. I fall for you down flat. I fall for you down flat. No, you bad. I swear you bad. I swear you bad. Look at me long thing, something wicked day for your body now. Oh no. I did for the mountain waiting for so long. Oh no.
It's a good song still. That's a very good song. I like that song. I actually didn't know it.
I heard him talking, and he keeps saying that most of his songs, when it comes out, it takes time to
blow.
To get people get to, it takes time. But this one just
went up like straight up.
Would you also attribute it to the scandal that surrounded him when he's the mother of the children?
Because the people enjoying it don't even know about the scandal.
Well, he got arrested for abusing the mother of his children.
But I don't think that's the reason at all. The song is generally, it's just nice.
It's a vibe.
Yeah. Sounds very, the high life, what's wrong with it?
I'm shocked at the news.
Yeah, I mean, this happened just a few weeks ago. Yeah, a few weeks ago. He was literally arrested.
I mean, she's alleging. I mean, it's alligator.
All right. We're not getting into it. We're not getting into it. Next time, next show. You understand?
But you read the story, Kavoy. You actually read the story.
No, I didn't read the story. I didn't read that story. Maybe
you did.
Yeah, maybe I
was. We spoke about it right here on the show.
Hey,
yes.
You've forgotten that you said this thing. I just hope that doesn't affect his, because it's his time. He's done very well.
Oh, wow. Guys, Apple Music's home session has featured Nigerian singer-songwriter Fave, I hope. The home session reimagined signature songs and thoughtful covers recorded by artists at home. The home session EP, available to stream on Apple Music in spatial audio, will feature 3 exclusive unplugged tracks from the singer, including her smash hit Baby Rhythm and SMK, as well as a cover of Jamaican singer Popcorn's hit single Silence. What you to say you are buying, you be more careful, you're confiding. Hey, just cool man. As one of Apple Music's Africa's fast rising artists, Fave has risen sharply within the ranks of Nigerian music, courtesy of her debut single, Moms, which is M-O-M-M-S, that showcased her powerful tone and featured on 2 of Nollywood's most prominent TV series.
We have a
Somebody
baby
who also, I feel like, you know, she's done so well, like in a very
like a
short
Jackie.
period of time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
She's new.
You know that song, Beautiful, Wonderful
that's her?
Love. Yeah, that's her.
Oh, wow.
I don't
And the
know.
other one, there's another one that's really, really popular as
Yeah,
well.
give me that
Everybody
one.
was using it on TikTok.
Give me that one.
Oh, I forgot. But she has a lot of hits out there. And they're making rounds on TikTok and all of that. So people
Hey,
are using
TikTok
it.
These
has been
Nigerians are really
very
doing well.
good.
Very, very
Yeah,
new cats
yeah,
coming out from
yeah,
Nigeria,
yeah.
doing amazingly well as well.
It's Nigeria. They have to be creative. You know? It's like 200 million people.
You have to,
I'm
be,
telling you.
You have to be-
competition is
Listen,
Hey,
it's
Charlie.
too high. I'm telling
nice,
you.
nice.
Yeah,
All right, big up
that's
yourself,
right.
yeah?
Big up yourself.
But you know the thing, Faith, big up yourself. You know what I mean? And guys, in response to the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Ukraine, Universal Pictures has paused planned theatrical releases in Russia. As such, they have halted the release of Michael Bay thriller Ambulance in Russia. The film was supposed to open in Russia on April 7th. Universal Pictures becomes the latest studio to halt new releases following the invasion of Ukraine. And the news follows 4 different studios announcing plans to withhold the release of their upcoming films in Russia, including Warner Brothers pausing the release of The Batman, Disney yanking the film Turning Red, Sony pulling more buoys, and Paramount Pictures pulling The Lost City and sequel Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
The Lost City, I want to see. The
It's
Lost
interesting.
City.
Yeah,
Because,
I love
you know,
the Lost.
right
I love
this
movies
minute-
like that.
USA is bombing Somalia, and you know,
Brother,
you know, it's strange.
So-
how do you say I don't understand in Jamaica?
Me no understand that.
So right now, as it's last week,
Uh-huh.
when the invasion was happening in Ukraine,
Mm-hmm,
same thing was happening in Yemen, Iran. Iraq,
Uh-huh.
and
Somalia.
Israel was also attacking Pakistan.
When we tell you that mainstream media,
Can you imagine?
So, but it says that, you know, we focus more on one particular set of war, but then let's
It's what we have
condemn war in general.
European.
it's been ongoing since. Okay, why so silly?
Well, it's true. Think about it, man.
I mean, it is.
It's true. It's
It
true.
is. This Somalia thing we're talking about is
No,
serious,
they're pulling
but
everything
we're not
from
talking
Russia.
about
I'm
it
saying,
because
hey, Russia.
Exactly.
it's Somalia, and who cares if it's US? I mean,
Exactly.
in the name of I'm helping, you know, attack.
And it's one of the
rebels.
reasons why I'm side-eyeing everything, and I'm saying, hey, is Russia really doing something terrible? Really,
war is
honestly,
war.
you know,
War
I mean,
is
it's war is war.
I mean, even
War
if you're
is
killing
not-
one person, it's
But
terrible.
you see, Edma,
know,
one thing, I've
tolerated.
learned something from Marcus Garvey. And Marcus Garvey said, you cannot have real change without bloodshed. You understand what I'm saying? No,
you
you
can.
can't. No,
You can.
'Cause there are
Gone
people
are the
who will
days, no,
resist.
because
People will
gone
resist.
are the days where people had to be brutal to acquire something. That was centuries ago. Now,
You know the funny thing, North Korea is still manufacturing nuclear. People are manufacturing nuclear weapons. Like, talks, we should stop lying to ourselves.
Yeah.
They are creating these things.
Yes, they are
So
creating
for what?
these things.
To
and I
decorate
know
their
that.
countries?
I I know that they are. However,
Museum.
at the end of the day, every single country wants to show that, you know what, if we have to go to war, we have the weapons to defend ourselves. And having these weapons also puts you in a position where you feel like, okay, do you know what, I'm powerful, I can defend myself, so on and so forth. But it does not justify war.
Of course it doesn't
War
justify
war.
is
Then we
should
wrong.
destroy all the
And
weapons.
regardless of where it's coming from, who is invading who is attacking who, war is wrong.
Of course.
Point blank.
I mean, well, of course, like that's what we're saying. But we're
innocent
saying that
people die.
there's a hypocrisy behind, you know, sensitizing people and saying Russia is doing this, Russia is doing this.
Yeah, and then you yourself are doing something
it.
else. You have bomb
What
other
people are
places.
talking about it is just that right now what is in mainstream media is Ukraine and Russia.
Media. I'm very
Skeptical about them. I mean, I understand you. It's just that people decide to, you know, put more emphasis on certain happenings
bash
in the
America.
world,
They are equally-
and you know, people are bashing America. A lot
Where?
of people are bashing America. You know, a
Where? I
lot,
haven't seen it.
a lot. But let me also mention this, since we are still doing MX breaks, that Kim Kardashian is officially single. Yes.
So she and her boyfriend broke up?
Kanye West? No.
Boyfriend, her husband.
She had a husband.
No,
Oh.
so she's legally single.
finished.
Yes, she's legally single
so
now.
Because I saw Kanye West with his new girlfriend on
So
his Instagram.
Kanye,
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
She's legally single, so she's back. She can claim her maiden name, which is
gonna
Kim
ruin
Kardashian.
some other
and
black
take
guy.
You know
our
the problem.
West.
You know the problem. You know the
gonna
problem.
ruin some
You know the
other
problem
guy.
I have now with Kanye's new girlfriend. She looks like Kim Kardashian. She looks like her. I think she
But
looks
she's
like
not
her.
white. I didn't
And I'm
see
like,
I don't think she does. She just
I think
has
she looks
she
like-
has black hair, and she's white.
there's a little.
Oh, she's
resemblance.
white.
You don't see any.
She's
resemblance
she's
at all.
Caucasian, and she has black hair, and she has a figure. There's so many women like this out there.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying
And
it's
because
like, come
Kim
on, we are looking
Kardashian
at
is
intentions.
like, you know, famous,
The
everybody will
prototype.
relate to her. It's like Reggie Bush when he got with his wife. Everybody was like, oh, she looks like him, she looks like him, she looks like him. Listen, she doesn't. She's her own person.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
looks like herself. Kanye, date
Oh,
whoever
but there's
you
nothing
want.
wrong with looking like someone.
like you.
There's nothing
I
wrong
don't
with
like
looking like
people
someone.
saying that
I mean, she
Kanye
does look
dating
like, and
someone.
it looks like Kanye is looking for Kim in other people. I'm just saying, that's what it looks like.
You never find
my
somebody
opinion.
else in another person. And I don't
Of
really,
course
I actually
you
don't think
never
they look
find another
alike. She just
person.
has black hair, like him.
I don't think you find anybody else in anybody. That one, of course, is true. It doesn't change the fact
No,
that
you
somebody
can't.
can look like someone.
Yeah, you can,
You know?
you can. Anyway, guys, that's it for MX Breaks. But up next is Goodness Moment. So, don't go anywhere. We soon come.
March is here, and on MX24, it's GH Month. As part of the month-long activities to celebrate exceptional Ghanaian products and services, we're organizing a 2-day pop-up shop and sales exhibition, the Ghana Independence Fair, happening on the 26th and 27th of March 2022 at MX24, Silicon Square, Boundary Road, East Legon. It'll be 2 days of sales exhibitions, workshops, pitch sessions, a food fair, and open-air concert. Get your stand now. Exhibit and benefit from a month-long exclusive promotional package for Ghanaian-owned businesses. Visit mx24online.com to register your business now. You can also call 055 0500 555 or 024 235 5956. The Ghana Independence Fair on the 26th and 27th of March. Buy Ghana to grow Ghana.
And we are back with the Goodness Moment, proudly brought to you by Malta Guinness. And in this segment, we highlight and celebrate your wins, your successes, and all your goodness moments with you. And today, we'll be putting the spotlight on an NGO, Inspire Today. They just donated to 5,000 girls in deprived schools in the Volta region, and they have plans of supporting 20,000 of them throughout the entire year. And right now we have Edma Say, who is the founder of the Inspire Today NGO, joining us live via Zoom to share their goodness moment with you. She's on the phone with us. Edma.
Hello.
Hello. Edma, what go on?
I'm doing well. I'm really excited to join you guys this morning.
Oh, we're excited to have you. Hey, Edna, so tell us about your NGO. Tell us more about your NGO. What is it? What did you donate? You said you donated to 5,000.
It's a network organization with the aim of supporting girls in public schools with what they need to stay in school. And that's because I'm a product of public schools too. And so I know how difficult it is for young girls in public schools to access things like sanitary towels, bathing soap, roll-ons, shaving tapes, and even fun. So what we do is that we mobilize funds and we move from one public school to another to help with what they need to stay in school. It's been very fulfilling. We started this in 2019. So far, we have helped 17,000 girls. Ooh. This year, the aim is to support 20,000 girls. And we are doing 4 different regions. 2 days ago, we got back from the Volta region. And it was gratifying.
Nice.
We were able to support 5,000 girls in the North Zone district and also in Ho. It was really, really nice. We went to some rural communities. They have no electricity. How we managed to read with the kids. It's really great. And we are having well time with the girls. I think the next time we are coming, you should come on with us too.
Of course.
And it's been great so far.
Oh, no, you should bring me for true. You should bring me.
I think you will really enjoy yourself when you come with us. I mean, what is sad is that these girls are still using rags. There was a community we went to in the Volta region. They have never seen sanitary pad before. They don't even know anything called sanitary pad exists, because they are still using rags for their menstruation, and that is not supposed to be. And so we have to give them the sanitary towel so that we have to teach them how to use it. Some of them don't have panties. Some of them have been using one panty for 3-4 years, a single panty.
Oh, wow.
And they keep recycling it. I mean, you will see the true meaning of poverty when you visit the rural communities. Mm-hmm. So we sat with the girls, we spoke to them, we got to know what their problems are, we decided to support them. I think that sometimes what is gratifying about this is that we are helping people who can't give us anything back. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes when you're doing something for someone, you're asking, so what is in it for me? What is in it for me? There's nothing in it for you. You know that you're helping someone who can't give you anything back. And that is the joy in helping girls. You're vulnerable. Most of the girls are getting pregnant. They are exchanging sex for sanitary towels.
Oh, wow.
A boy will tell them, I will give you sanitary towel. Well, if you're done with your menses, you have to sleep with me. And then they give it.
Oh, boy.
You know, and it's sad.
Edma, I can hear the passion in your voice. And I love it.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
I love it. Edma, I'll tell you, I have a friend who manufactures sanitary pads. I'll give you a link if you send me a message.
I think the tax, and I think I just want to add this, that there's currently a 20% tax on sanitary pads in Ghana because government considers it a luxury product. I think this is really sad.
Oh, wow.
20% tax on sanitary towels. So averagely, a sanitary pad costs 60. How many parents are able to afford 60? Even food is a challenge.
True.
So we want to just call the government to help take off this tax on sanitary pads so that the pads be affordable.
Oh no, it is affordable. It is affordable because she's aware of the situation. So
right.
I'll connect you guys. But what next goodness moment are you expecting?
What did you say?
What's the next goodness moment that you're expecting?
Well, the next goodness moment we're expecting is to support 15,000 girls for the rest of the year. And so in May, when we are marking Menstrual Hygiene Day, we are setting aside a whole week to support 5,000 girls who go to Greater Accra. And then in July, we'll be in the Central region. We'll wrap up the year in the North, when we are marking the International Day of the Girl Child. Also in the North, we're supporting 5,000 girls. We are calling on individuals and corporate institutions whose corporate social responsibility is aligned to come on board and support us. So far, the Patroma Africa, who are giving us soap, we have had print publishers, we have had other 5 publishers, we have had 10 publishers who are giving us books, Chamber of Mines helping us. We are calling on everyone to come on board and support us so that the girl child can have a dignified menstruation. Also,
All
so
right.
we can increase the enrollment of girl child in public school.
Yeah, hey, listen. Hey, Edna, thank
Yes.
you for so much for being on the show.
Thank
We'll
you
send
so
you.
much for having me. I just want to encourage anybody out there, if you're working on something, you're passionate about something, go out for it. Until it started raining, people thought that Noah was going crazy building the ark. So you are the only one who sees your vision. Keep going. Don't let
Sure.
anybody discourage you. That is Zina where you want is.
All right. Bless up. We'll send you a box of goodies. Zane, we'll send you a
Thank
box
you.
of goodies from Malta, okay?
Thank you so much,
Bless up.
MX24.
Thank
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Guys, every day is a new opportunity. Every day is a new opportunity. Everyone says it, everyone knows it. But with Malta Guinness, we live it because it's in our DNA. And what really makes Malta Guinness different? It's high in B vitamins to give you the natural energy you need, since it is full of goodness, energy, and vitality. Not only that, did you know that Malta Guinness is made from raw materials sourced right here in Ghana? So every Malta Guinness you enjoy is a toast to support the local economy and a toast to you. And because Malta Guinness is brewed, not flavored, it is the real deal. So guys, go out there and make the opportunities count every single day. Whatever your hustle, whatever your vibe, Malta Guinness believes that you've got it. And grab a chilled, refreshing Malta Guinness to fuel you to be the best you can be. And that's what makes Malta Guinness different. Malta Guinness, enjoy a world of good. And guys, that is it for Goodness Moments. That is it for MX Breaks. And that is it for Kevoy B. Little more, big up yourself.
Thank you so much, Kavoy B, for that. And that's about it for Coffee Daily. For more breaking news stories, sports, and business, visit mx24online.com. And up next is Lifestyle Daily. And today we'll be educating you on basically how important it is for you to know your alcohol consumption and the implication that it will impose on your life.
Absolutely. But in the meantime, come on. In the meantime, let me take you back to 2010 when Sarkodie released Goodbye featuring Moogies of RTVs. We'll be back.
Very right.
To my harness on the block. Young Cool's Entertainment. Where my ladies at?
Activities to celebrate exceptional Ghanaian products and services, we're organizing a 2-day pop-up shop and sales exhibition, the Ghana Independence Fair, happening on the 26th and 27th of March 2022 at MX24, Silicon Square, Boundary Road, East Legon. It'll be 2 days of sales exhibitions, workshops, pitch sessions, a food fair, and open-air concert. Get your stand now. Exhibit and benefit from a month-long exclusive promotional package for Ghanaian-owned businesses. Visit mx24online.com to register your business now. You can also call 055 0500 555 or 024 235 5956. The Ghana Independence Fair on the 26th and 27th of March. Buy Ghana to grow Ghana. If you're into content production for digital or TV, say hello. March is here, and on MX24, it's GH Month. As part of the month-long activities to celebrate exceptional Ghanaian products and services, we're organizing a 2-day pop-up shop and sales exhibition, the Ghana Independence Fair, happening on the 26th and 27th of March 2022 at MX24, Silicon Square, Boundary Road, East Legon. It'll be 2 days of sales exhibition. If you're
off limits. The pain of experiencing a miscarriage is something that can crumple your world. We're talking postpartum bodies and everything in between. And they share their story on their battle with infertility. The touching stories of the African woman rose before you.
I was disappointed in God, in life, in myself.
How many losses have you had?
After that, we had 4 more.
What?
I shouted, I said,
We lost vision, we lost any sound beyond crying.
Our mistakes, advices, regrets, real stories, and more on We Got This Africa. Na Ashako and her intriguing panel serve you real experiences of the African woman. We Got This Africa.
We got this.
March is here, and on MX24, it's GH Month. As part of the month-long activities to celebrate exceptional Ghanaian products and services, we're organizing a 2-day pop-up shop and sales exhibition, the Ghana Independence Fair, happening on the 26th and 27th of March 2022 at MX24, Silicon Square, Boundary Road, East Legon. It'll be 2 days of sales exhibitions, workshops, pitch sessions, a food fair, and open-air concert. Get your stand now. Exhibit and benefit from a month-long exclusive promotional package for Ghanaian-owned businesses. Visit mx24online.com to register your business now. You can also call 055 0500 555 or 024 235 5956. The Ghana Independence Fair on the 26th and 27th of March. Buy Ghana to grow Ghana.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is still the AM Club live on MX24, where we are home to fun, fearless, and factual content. But let me remind you that as part of the month-long activities to celebrate exceptional Ghanaian products and services, we are organizing a 2-day pop-up shop and sales exhibition, the Ghana Independence Fair. Okay, I'm excited about that one. But it's happening on the 26th and 27th of March 2022 at MX24 Silicon Square, Boundary Road, East Legon, Accra. It will be 2 days of sales exhibitions, workshops, pitch sessions and food fair and an open air concert. So get your stand now. Exhibit and benefit from a month-long exclusive promotional package from Ghanaian-owned businesses. So visit mx24online.com to register your business now, or you can just call 055 0500 555, 055 0500 555, or 024 323 55956. So the Ghana Independence Fair on the 26th of March and 27th of March by Ghana Grow Ghana. Okay, but it's now time for Lifestyle Daily, and today's conversation is going to be centered on alcoholism. So alcohol consumption is almost inevitable in our space. It is served at almost all occasions, and rejecting a drink on these occasions is largely discouraged. Also, many people assume the occasional beer or, one glass of wine at meal times or special occasions doesn't pose much causes to our health or for concern. But drinking any amount of alcohol can potentially lead to unwanted health consequences. And today, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to delve into the consequences of drinking too much alcohol. And Godwin is on standby with that conversation.
Thank you very much, Edma. Before we get into our conversation, remember, you're a major part of the show, like we always tell you. Send your questions to our line. Our WhatsApp line is 055 033 1511, 055 033 1511, or tweet at us at MX24GH. The hashtag is the AM Club. Joining us this morning for this conversation, I have with me Dr. Michael Bambini. He's a medical doctor, health writer, and advocate, and head of Global Health Unit at Kandifu Institute. Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to our show. You're an AM Club member. The way you are, Seth, I don't want you to go anywhere again. We are keeping you here. Anyways, so let's talk about alcohol. I think this is a very interesting conversation every young person out there would want to know. So let's start off with this. First of all, let's establish the fact that alcohol is a natural substance, isn't it?
It is.
It's natural. It's made by nature God.
It is.
Like someone will say, it's made by nature God. So it's natural. It's not artificial. But I want us to understand, first of all, what alcohol is before we even jump into the whole alcoholism thing and alcohol abuse. So you go to the hospital and they say, apply alcohol on it. You go here and they say they're using alcohol to clean something. So is it the same alcohol we see in the hospital that we have in alcoholic beverages and drinks which we consume? What is alcohol, and are there types of it?
Okay, so there are actually types.
Okay.
So we have the beers, we have the spirits, we have the gin. Someone thinks I'm an alcoholic. Please, I'm not. So we have quite a number of them. It's not just the ones that we use at the hospital, but the one of concern to us is the one that is taken in. Okay. So alcohol is basically it's a chemical that has something we call OH. When I say OH, I mean the people in chemistry. I'm reminding you of your organic chemistry days. It's something that has a functional group. We call it the OH group or the hydroxyl group. So anything that in chemistry has an OH attached to it, almost all around it, is called an alcohol.
Okay.
So basically, alcohol is used for a lot of things. So when it comes to the hospital, we use some in just trying to rub on your skin just to make sure that we disinfect it before we use it. But the ones that we're come to talk about today is the consumable ones. Those ones in the hospital are not consumable.
They're different. But alcohol are in foods as well. We get alcohol from food. Is that where we get it from? From grains, from fruits? Yes. We get alcohol in these things.
So we have synthetic alcohols.
Okay.
And then those ones which are natural. Okay, so the natural ones are the ones that we know come from kinky, when kinky is fermented. When sugar is fermented, when even honey gets stale, it changes taste. Beautiful. That particular thing, that changes its taste is actually alcohol.
So are those the ones that are put in alcoholic beverages?
They're good. So those ones are naturally occurring.
Okay.
Then those ones that we see in the petition and all those ones, some of them are synthetic.
Some of them are synthetic, so they are artificially made.
Yes, you can actually make it in the lab. Yes, you can actually make it in the lab. But the ones that we normally take around, they're actually natural. They just add certain things to it so that the sugar is broken down, and then you can get your alcohol, and then they can titrate it and take it out, and then you can take it anyone can take it at any time.
So this is where I start raising eyebrows, knowing that it is synthetic. So what is the difference between casual drinking, alcohol abuse, and alcoholism?
Okay. So it's like this. All these, the terms are actually under a big umbrella we call alcohol use disorder. Okay? So you start off as a casual drinker, then you abuse it, then we can now say, okay, you are dependent on alcohol in order for you to control your life activity. So, for instance, you used not to say, I need alcohol to drive me in the day. But some people, as at now, because they've taken alcohol for a long time, they are now experiencing something we call dependence. They depend on alcohol so that they become active. So you see that someone will say, I need alcohol to stimulate me so that I can start my day. I need alcohol to make sure that I have very good appetite to take my food. Do you get it? So you are depending on the alcohol. So I know of certain people that everyone comes to the hospital. You ask him, we have something we call I've forgotten the name, but we have a numerical scale. Good. We have a numerical scale that will be able to tell that you're alcoholic. Do you get it? Some people use it as an eye opener. So they'll tell you that early in the morning, before I start my work, I need alcohol. So say my eyes go belly. That's quite.
Does it? And is that
that's
true?
Yes. Okay. They feel drowsy, but immediately they take the alcohol, they become okay.
I know someone like that. He's laughing in the background. But, so let's look at our state. Let's check our state. So when can I say that I'm a casual drinker? When can I say, okay, I'm abusing alcohol? And when can I say I'm an alcoholic?
Okay, so maybe a glass of alcohol per week.
Per week. You can call yourself a casual drinker.
Yes, and then maybe in a month, maybe not more than 5 times in a month. That's a casual drinker. Now, when you're abusing it, that means that you can go binge drinking. When I say binge drinking, I mean for men, we say binge drinking when you take 5 glasses in 2 hours. For women, we say 4 glasses in 2 hours. The reason why the discrepancy is there is not that we are trying to say that ladies are not strong when it comes to alcohol drinking, but because they don't. When you take in alcohol, there's a certain enzyme that breaks down the alcohol. We call alcohol dehydrogenase. In females, the activity of the level of the activity of the alcohol dehydrogenase is lower as compared to men. So men, immediately we take alcohol, we break it down faster as compared to females, and that's the reason why we are always saying that ladies should not take alcohol when they are even pregnant in the first place. So that's the reason. So when you are taking it, binge alcohol drinking is called alcohol abuse. Then when you have withdrawal symptoms, when you are depending on it, then we call you alcoholic.
Interesting.
I don't know whether you are getting
no,
it.
I'm getting it.
So one is casual drinking, maybe one glass
a week.
Per week, maybe no more than 5 times.
Even twice a week, you can call yourself a casual drinker, right?
One. It's one. Actually, it is one.
I shouldn't advertise.
Don't add it. It's one. It's actually one. Then we say you are a casual drinker. But when you are going 2, 3, 4, then we say, okay, you are abusing the alcohol. Then later on, you can become an alcoholic. So normally when we say somebody is abusing drugs, in the practice of medicine in Ghana, we normally align to the UK. So in the UK, in a week, you should not take more than 21 units if you're a male. You should not take more than 14 units if you're a female.
These are very technical.
Yes,
let's come to the level of these young adults who go out to drink and all that. And I think my next question is, if alcohol is found in natural foods, then there has to be some benefits to it. Okay, but we are not talking about those ones. We're talking about the synthetic ones or the ones manufactured in labs and put in beverages for us. So I want to ask, are there any benefits to these alcohol that we find in gins and vodkas, in beers? Are there any benefits?
Okay, so you read a lot of articles, people make a fuss out of it, it has some benefits and all. It's just to drive a certain agenda. So let me tell you this, a lot of people don't know this, but certain researchers are funded by these alcoholic beverages companies. That's what people don't know. So I remember there was a certain year that they used to say that when you put your phone in your breast pocket, what are you going to get? Skin cancer or breast cancer and all those ones. Then Samsung came out, brought out a research that it's not true. Do you get it? And now we are all saying, it's fine. It's not that. Yes, because they need to make sure that their products are selling. So they'll bring a lot of benefits to the alcohol and all those, but technically speaking, I don't think you need alcohol to have your body functioning properly. I don't know whether that made sense.
Wait.
So people go this way. When you take alcohol, small amounts of alcohol, you are protecting your heart from ischemic heart disease. That is true. That is true because it makes your blood actually flow well. It thins out your blood.
Which alcohol are we talking about here?
The alcohol, the ones
we consume.
Yes, but small amounts. But the thing is that for your blood to flow well, you don't need alcohol because the blood thinning system of our body, we call the fibrinolytic system, works efficiently without alcohol. So you actually don't need alcohol to thin out your blood. I don't know whether you're getting. When you were growing up, your blood was still flowing. What do you need? You need exercise. When you exercise a lot, your blood flows better. When you take a lot of water, your blood flows better. So you actually don't need alcohol to have your blood flowing better, and that's the main thing. That's the main benefit. A lot of people want to drive. Okay, then alcohol is good. But the thing is that alcohol is in such a way that immediately you take small amounts, you have to be increasing it just to get the same effect you got when you started. Maybe you started off with maybe just a glass of water, a glass. You can actually get drowsy and then you feel all high.
You like it.
You like the feeling. But maybe after 2 months, 3 months, you will not be taking that. You'll be taking 2.
Doc,
3.
Because of time, we're going to rush through it now. And I have a data here that reports that lifetime alcohol consumption prevalence among older adults in Ghana is 23%. What are some of the effects of these synthetic alcohols in the beverages we take? And let's say when you get to that level of abusing alcohol and not the casual drinking.
Okay, so alcohol has something we call multi-systemic effect. When I say multi-systemic effect, just listen to the name, multi-system. So it's actually made up of a lot of things. So system is like this. We have organ systems of our body. We have 11 organ systems of our body. All these 11 organ systems of our body are affected by alcohol.
They are affected by it. Once you take in, it affects us.
They are affected, but some of the organ systems are susceptible to the alcohol much more than others. So it can even affect your skin.
So it can affect your skin?
All the way to your skin. But most of the times it affects your cardiovascular system, your heart, your vessels, the pipelines that have your blood, and then also your brain. That's where the effects I'm normally seeing. But if you are talking about the effect of alcohol, it even affects your eye. I can actually explain it to you, but those ones are a little bit rare as compared to the neurological and then the cardiovascular symptoms of side effects of alcohol. So let me take it one by one. So for the heart, it increases your heart rate.
Okay.
So instead of your heart beating less than 100 times in a minute, it will be beating maybe 120 times.
Okay.
And the more you do that, when the heart contracts, okay, it's like this. The heart contracts. When it contracts, it pushes blood out of your heart, goes to the aorta and goes to the rest of your body. Then when it relaxes, then the blood will now go to the heart. Please, are you getting it?
Yeah.
So we say that the heart is perfused in diastole. When I say diastole, I mean that when the heart is relaxing, so it beats and stops this way. So when it relaxes, we call it diastole. So the heart is perfused during diastole. But when you take alcohol, your heart rate increases. So your heart is actually contracting more than usual. Therefore, the time it will take for the blood to enter the blood vessels that goes to the heart is reduced. What's happening to your heart? Your heart is actually being starved of oxygen and also blood. Then also the brain. We have something we call the Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome.
These words, these words are scary. Because I know, because of time, I'm trying to. These words are scary. I think it affects the heart, the lungs, the skin.
Yes,
like you said, all the 11 systematic organs in the body affected when you take in alcohol. Now, what I want to get for my co-host, Edma, who is very interested in this particular question, is is it about the amount, the volume of alcohol in a drink, or is it about the type of drink you're having? So, for instance, would you compare gin or a spirit to maybe wine, red wine? Because we know red wine and the rest are made from fruits and all that. So, is it the same? Is it?
No.
It's not, is it? So, wine is better. Having wine is better than taking maybe a spirit or a liquor or right?
Yes, I'm not saying you should go for the red wine.
But
no. A lot of people think that I'm actually trying to create negative publicity for certain companies.
You say a little wine is good for the heart, isn't it?
Exactly. So that was the explanation
You were trying to give. So it's not. So Gabi, you understand? He meant wine, not. Okay.
People think that okay, you need that alcohol to thin out the blood. You don't need that alcohol. You need exercise to thin out your blood. Please, are you getting it? So if you are saying okay, then the alcohol is good, it's thinning out the blood. There's another remedy that doesn't have any side effects, which is what? Exercising. No,
the cameraman is also laughing.
I have to be categorically clear because just last week I saw three people who came down with alcohol abuse syndromes and alcohol abuse disorders. One of them came with excessive bleeding, and we're suspecting that it is caused by something called the Mallory-Weiss tear. A lot of people do have it. I mean, after taking a lot of alcohol, they begin to vomit a lot.
Yes. I mean, we've seen that if you really take alcohol.
Exactly. You begin to vomit a lot. And the more you vomit, it's because of the fact that your blood pressure has gone down. We call it hypotension. It causes a lot of you to vomit. When you vomit a lot, there's a certain part of your tube that connects to your stomach. That area, the blood vessels, they get torn. And you cause a lot of bleeding. We call it the Mallory-Weiss tear. A lot of people don't know about it, but it's actually it's serious.
It's serious. Doc, I think we're going to bring you back next week to continue this conversation because we haven't exhausted it at all. I have some questions coming in, and I don't think you may be able to answer it within a time given because our time is up. But for those who are still watching, how do I even put this? For those who are already taking alcohol maybe regularly and they want to reduce it, what would you advise? How many times in a week? Because I know boys who come to work, before they come, they are, enjoying themselves. They are opening eye, like you said. So what would you advise, like in a week, for someone who maybe takes it regularly after this conversation says, okay, I want to limit this thing. What would you advise? How many times in a week should a person at least consume alcohol? It's almost inevitable because we have it in foods, natural foods as well. So how many times would you say?
So the UK standard, which Ghana also aligns to, is that for a man, you should not take more than 21 units of alcohol. You should not take more than
21 units? We don't understand.
So you see the percentages you have. So you multiply the percentage by the amount, the volume of alcohol drink you are taking. The amount you get, that's the unit.
Wow.
So you should not
surpass it very easily.
No, exactly. So a lot of people think that, okay, then I'll wait. When it gets to weekend, I'll take all the 21 at a go. So that is the reason why now it has been changed to binge alcohol drinking.
The weekend
so that you will not say, okay, I have packed all my units of alcohol, the 21 units, up until weekend.
My time is up. Oh, so sorry. Doc, we are going to continue this conversation. Let me quickly read some of the comments before we go. This alcohol thing, I think it should be a daily basis breakfast, so because some people can't part ways with it. They said we need alcohol in our body, but how many percentage do we need? I mean, he's answered that, so I think your question is answered. How harmful is it for mixing alcohol with energy drinks?
I wanted to go at it. I wanted to go at it, actually.
Jägermeister energy drink. Powerful. Yeah. Is it bad? Is it bad? No, you have 2 seconds.
It is.
It is bad.
It is bad.
Okay.
It is. Don't try it.
Don't try it. Energy drink and alcohol.
Don't try it.
Anyways, let me let you go now. Okay. Dr. Baini, Michael Baini was our guest for Lifestyle Daily today. By popular request, I'm sure we'll bring you back next week to continue this conversation. Thank you so much for your time. Edma is standing by to take on Throwback Thursday, and like we rightly said, our guest this morning is DJ Star Nenyano Shashi. We'll be back.
Hi, great family. Friday night to the one day. Boys in a guess in the archie.
Shops, pitch sessions, a food fair, and open-air concert. Get your stand now. Exhibit and benefit from a month-long exclusive promotional package for Ghanaian-owned businesses. Visit mx24online.com to register your business now. You can also call 055 0500 555 or 024 235 5956. The Ghana Independence Fair on the 26th and 27th of March. Buy Ghana to grow Ghana. If you're into content production for digital or TV, say hello. .com. March is here, and on MX24, it's GH Month. As part of the month-long activities to celebrate exceptional Ghanaian products and services, we're organizing a 2-day pop-up shop and sales exhibition, the Ghana Independence Fair, happening on the 26th and 27th of March 2022 at MX24, Silicon Square, Boundary Road, East Legon. It'll be 2 days of sales exhibitions, workshops, pitch sessions, a food fair, and open-air concert. Get your stand now. Exhibit and benefit from a month-long exclusive promotional package for Ghanaian-owned businesses. Visit mx24online.com to register your business now. You can also call 055 0500 555 or 024 235 5956. The Ghana Independence Fair on the 26th and 27th of March. Buy Ghana to grow Ghana. If you're into content production for digital or TV, say hello to the MX24 Studios. We're the prime location for your music video shoots, live productions, TV shows, and more. From
East Legon, Accra. It will be 2 days, or it will be 2 days of sales exhibition, workshops, pitch sessions, a food fair, and an open air concert, the one that I'm actually excited about. But get your stand now, okay? That's what is important. Get your stand now if you want to exhibit any of your products. So you can benefit from it by basically visiting or registering by visiting our website at mx24online.com, and you can also call 055 0500 555 or 024 235 5956. So the Ghana Independence Fair is on the 26th and 27th of March. Buy Ghana to grow Ghana. It's now time for today's hashtag Throwback Thursday, and we have, I'm going to pronounce his whole, like his full name, William Kojo Johnson, also known as Stage. You shock, eh? You shock. And he's a well-renowned artist, one of our living legends that we have here in Ghana. He is so versatile in hip-hop, hip-life, and Afrobeat as well. And he's also a recording artist. And we have him right here in studio with us to have a little chit-chat about his journey so far as an artist here in Ghana. Stage, welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're looking very good, representing Ghana Month.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I love the fact that you're wearing prints.
You're also looking good.
Thank you. It's like we're matching today, right?
Yeah, don't worry.
But where's your print from?
I think Holland.
Okay. I like that. I really like it. The fact that you're representing Ghana and, you know, coming full of it. But welcome on the show.
Thank you.
You're officially an AM Club member. It comes with a lot of you know, gifts and privileges, which I'll let you know after the show.
Okay.
Yeah? Are you excited?
Cool.
All right. So let me just break the ice by letting you know that I've known Stage A for how long? For like 10 years.
Yeah.
We've known each other for a very, very long time. Since like 2012 or 2011 or so. And he's one of the persons that I do really admire when it comes to the music industry here in Ghana. He's made his impact and still making his impact. And today we want to know more about him and what he's been up to and what he's about to bring us as well. And before I start the conversation, Stage A, what is your chi name?
Kojo.
Kojo.
Yeah.
Okay. Kojo is what day?
Monday.
Monday. Okay. Okay. I like that. Is that the only chi name you have or local name you have?
Kojo Stylish.
Hey! Kojo Stylish. Where is that from? Is it a nickname that was given to you? Or
Yeah, Kojo Stylish.
Because back then and even till now, like you were giving us styles.
Swags on point.
Hey.
Lyrics on point.
Hey.
Styles on point.
Hey, I like that. I like
what
that.
It is like.
Okay, so let me firstly ask you what music do you feel like made it for you? The very first song that you brought out there that you feel like, you know what, yes, that song is making me trend.
Shashiwo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That brought me to the limelight, and till date, people call me because of that song.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm grateful.
And that was released when?
I think 2011.
Yes, 2011, because I remember that was like the Azonto era.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted to learn how to dance Azonto. I used to go on YouTube to watch your video to learn how to dance Azonto because I was so bad at it. But we have compiled some videos, some throwback videos from Stage A, and we want you to enjoy it as much as we are going to enjoy it right here in the studio. Let's watch.
It's an one entertainment. Yeah, man. For the new world. This one for the new world. For the new world. Alright, Cupid, let's go. Maybe your history to some Michael Jackson. Let me rap up on my blow, Zuma Nelson. Keep up heavy with me to some Mike Tyson. Cupid and say we are here Joe Addison. Someone named Stage J, made the Kojo Johnson. And swag is a wheezy. You can't show me nothing. My grand and Beba, make one I mention. Rap out of fear fit to some of the pension. Cause power men they banner saying high tension. Men ya politics star, men for corruption. Louder than words, putting me from action. It's so class teachers so obey my instructions. I think wine and say hip life is dying. Now I am coming, me the name charming, more than you boring. Me the need to keep up, me running and stop. TM I date up, let's go. If you don't know back then, now you know. It is what it is. I see the way them go. Stay to the case if you see me shout. If you don't know back then, now you know. It is what it is. I see the way them go. Stay to the case if you see me shout. Go.
Makuna Matata, Angel Town baby, throw the rap swagger. Yes sir, Stay DJ the stylish. I see you betting in the corner, so you better make noise. Make noise. To all the beautiful ladies and big boys. I say who, I say ha. Yo, kill beats, whenever it's street pop, turn the volume up.
Me na me de me when I'm a semi rap. What's when ya mugu bin also be chat. You may devote me when I feel my hate. What's when ya home wa kuma no we break here. Sweat, 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 who be sweat, 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 who be sweat, sweat. Me na me de buy yeah, na mu yeah. Hey me na me yeah, yam puna mo share yeah. Hey me na me cry yam puna mo tea yeah. Hey me na me to yam puna mo swia yeah. Hey me nyum na yeah, power club. Hey ya hip life, hey the trip hop. Hey new era, it is on top. Regina beat, shall not yet floor. Hey Bema, shit and a wanka. So you are Sako, Baka Sowanga. Just a hip life, feet to Sabinga. In a woman room when Yadia Meda. Oh, day, men, day, for Pradia, and Jackson, but you're dancing, who said, yes, yeah, men I made them when I'm a semi rap. What's when you mugu bin also be chat. You may devote me when I feel my hate. What's when you home of a woman who break here. Sweat, 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 who be sweat, 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 who be sweat, sweat. Men I made them when I'm a semi rap. What's when you mugu bin also be chat. You may devote me when I feel my hate. What's when you home of a woman who break here. Sweat, 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 who be sweat, 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 who be sweat, sweat. Steady just starting out. It is what it is. It's an wild entertainment. Touching up, boy. Abba, boy, baby. Abba. When I'm rolling alone. When I'm rocking alone. When I'm singing alone. So DJ Kamilala. When I'm rolling alone. When I'm rocking alone. When I'm singing alone. So DJ Kamilala. Kamilala. Ufisa me betwada, me betuma muhuaba. Your boy JB to me feeling the heat to me koya masanaba. Your man, and I want entertainment. Yeah. And I give black today. To be continued. It's you and so cool. What finish is the fun baby? I so you maybe I miss a laptop. Over to me, I'm a house and I am a light up. Oh, friend of phone, so I will get a switch off. Delilah, Bearman and Sophie and the woman farmer. What is a fanta? Oh, by way, the Miami show you diva. I sing you as a puna. I sing you clear. What they tata me, my I'm sure Beba. Of a so you me, my DJ, why? DJ Kamilala.
That is
when I'm rocking
amazing.
The DJ Kamilala.
What does that mean?
DJ play me the song.
Okay. I never knew. Oh, amazing. Really throwing back, are we not? But DJ, so now let's have the conversation. And I want to ask you, why music? When did it all start for you? And why did you now decide that, you know what, this is something that I want to take seriously and make a career out of it?
I think it was a God-given talent. I was born with it. One day I was walking around when I was a younger boy. I got a microphone on the floor and took it home. And I didn't know what to do with it. So I cut the edges and plugged it. And it shook me. So I would say I was shocked to do music.
Oh, I like that. You know, some people will actually even think that you became a superhero through that. You know how Spider-Man was bitten by a spider and now became Spider-Man, Batman, you know, with the bats, you swing with electricity and the mic, so you became a musician with it. Okay, and with that, what year did you say that, you know what, I really want to be a professional artist? And
I think after SHS.
Okay.
We started going to Kasahari level with Dr. Duncan, and it all started there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about where you come from and how music has made such an impact at that place, which is Tema, at that time. And at that particular moment, it's like all our musicians were from Tema.
Yeah.
And Tema was reigning. You know, we had an era where people from Kumasi were reigning.
Yeah.
But there was also a time, the very early 2000s, people from Tema were reigning. So let's talk about the impact that being from Tema had on your musical career as well.
A very great impact. I thank them for, being on my back, you know, and I want that support. I need it more because right now we're doing great music.
Yeah,
The era is changed now, and they say music is dynamic.
Absolutely.
So we have to, put in more support to get to the top. I would say Edma have been great and supportive.
I totally agree with you on that, because I remember I used to watch videos on YouTube back then. That was like the 2011, 2012, and you know, we hear all the lyrical geniuses, you
The
know,
likes of
exactly,
R2B,
Sarkodie,
D
D Crime,
Opanka,
yes.
and
It was
all
a
the guys.
crazy era. It was a
Yeah.
really crazy era. But now let's also talk about how people received you eventually when you first emerged in a musical industry. The moment that you came out with even Shashi Wowo, it was a huge hit, and that was when Azonto was reigning. So let's talk about your impact in the Azonto era and the Afrobeat industry, because that's when Afrobeat was going global, and everybody started dancing to, you know, Azonto, and people started listening to Afrobeat as well. So let's talk about the impact that you had in that era.
I had a great impact. I would say I'm one of the originators of Azonto, like dance music in Ghana. I would say in the world, and it's been very good. Everywhere that I go, they call me because of these old songs, and I love it. Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to you working with musicians over the year, name me maybe, let's say, 2 musicians that you really enjoyed working with and they also contributed equally to your success.
I would say Mugis.
Mugis, yes.
He's very jovial when you're working with. He likes to make fun around, and he doesn't write his lyrics.
Wow.
When he just comes, he enters the booth and then put it out there. And I would say D Crime too. He has the same feeling. Yeah.
I totally agree with you. So now let's talk about the Ghanaian industry then and the Ghanaian industry now. How would you say that it has changed, and especially when it comes to the dynamics of the kind of genre we listen to and the music as well, the melody, the trending music now? So many things has changed. So what would you say was available then that has now changed now?
I would say it has changed a lot with the help of internet. Now the Ghanaian music is very powerful worldwide. We are recognized on BETs and everywhere, and I would say with the likes of TikToks, YouTube, and everything, the Ghana music is flying, and we are taking our royalties online. So it's good.
It's good.
It's better than before.
Yeah. So there's been an improvement in the industry.
Very good improvement.
Okay. So when it comes to the challenges that the music industry faces here in Ghana, just mention some of them, and then we talk about the challenges that you face as an artist.
When you put in a song out there, it's not easy because you have to go through a lot of channels, paying payolas, paying dancers to dance with your song, to do trend videos and all that. It's not easy. So when you are not financially stable, I don't think you'll be able to do music. It's very...
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, it's very necessary.
But then as you as an artist as well, how challenging has the journey been for you?
You know, I've been in the industry for a decade.
Yeah.
And with the likes of the people, like, I'm already known. So me going out there is not very hard like a new artist. So I would say with me, things are a bit soft than a new artist.
Yeah, I understand. But would you also say that the music industry itself in Ghana needs a lot of work to be put into it?
I think they are working very hard. That there are a lot of improvement now than before. I would say that.
Okay. And now let's talk about what you're doing right now. I mean, you have a new song that is that we're about to play actually on the show, but for a few years now, you've pulled back just a little bit, So let's talk about that. What have you been up to? We want to know.
I didn't pull back. I think you've changed your audience. You're not listening to my music.
But let's talk about what you've been up to? That's what we want to know.
Rebranding and preparing myself to bring Ghanaians and music lovers out there good music. I'm working on 2-pack albums and an EP as well. And you know, even writing a music is not easy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm working.
Yeah, but then how important is it for an artist to, you know, sometimes take a step back, evaluate the situation, evaluate the industry, and then, you know, come back with more hits that maybe are more suitable for the era that we are in at the moment?
I would say with me, I write songs for people. So there are a lot of songs out there that people have brought out that I made it for them. And I would say with my bit, the aggressiveness is a little bit slow, not like before I used to release hit after hit. Yeah. So everything will be okay. Everything will make sense.
Okay. Well, if anybody wants to listen to your music, connect with you, where do they go to?
Instagram, Twitter, all my social handle pages.
And what's the name?
Stage AGH. I'm verified on all my pages.
Okay. And when we message you, also reply. If we slide into your DM. Hey, why are you laughing?
I reply.
You reply, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, you have a new song that is out. It's called Dre.
Yeah.
Right? Let's have a look at
ASB. Stage style like that. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah. Call me.
This what it is. Alright, let's
go. Me want the mountain, me pray I can't. When you tree, which I me wanna be a buffer. Now me want the mountain, me pray I can't. When you tree, which I me wanna be a buffer. Now beside me, nobody bother. I'm wearing Gucci and Prada.
This what it is.
Beside me, nobody bother. See, I feel no person will saba. My will be there.
Let's go.
Yo, you too late. Now my phone will send me chocolate. Yo, you too late. Now my phone will send me chocolate. Too late. Now my phone will send me chocolate. Yo, you too late. Now my phone will send me chocolate. Now my phone will send me chocolate.
It is what it is.
Now my phone will send me chocolate.
Just style like you might be the only one I ever think about. Yeah, the only one I ever talk about. Yeah, man. Chocolate, I can't live without. Kite time, so see me shirt, me see blouse. Go now, show them from me, pay over to mommy do.
Absolutely amazing. Before we wrap up the conversation, let me quickly read one comment that just came in. This person said, I'm feeling the good music from Big Man Stage A. This was real music with good lyrics and dope flow. I'm hoping that he's going to release more. I've heard his new song and I absolutely love the lyrical magic he has on there. Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. Well, thank you very much for sending in your comments. DJ, thank you very much for coming in to have a chit chat with me right here on the AM Club. We're going to wrap up the show with another one of his songs, and coming up next we have the plugs, so stay with us.
What you never said delay. That what you do is from say JJ. What to me who try me try my the day. It's me the coming one to every day. Hey, what to make it keep me a day. Me try and go for where you marry a bay. Whenever she used to buy, I go to pay. Whenever she cries and tells the wipe away. Hey, I feel saying get sad and I'm fair. I tell you the name from the bra good. Cause what I mean, I'm a cool man too. Then I made it. You cut me ben cool. So me saying get sad and I'm fair. I tell you the name from the bra good. Cause what I mean, I'm a cool man too. And then I made it. You cut me ben cool. Just starting now. I feel cross out our bar. No, the man. No.
AM Club, yeah, Penny Young Konkwa, Celtias here. Guys, welcome back to the AM Club, right here on MX24 TV, where we are home to fun, fearless, and factual content. We are here in East Legon and having so much fun. It's now time for the plug, and we are hosting one of our very own here at MX24. Like Edma would say, Nyong Falong. Nuong Falong is our guest this morning. Nuong, welcome to the AM Club.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good. We're fine.
It's good to have you. Magajia, that's the name. That's what we call her over here. That's right. Magajia is here with us. Magajia, before we even go into these beautiful products we have here, which I use myself, let's talk about GH Month on MX24 TV and the Independence Fair happening on the 26th and 27th.
So GH Month on MX24 TV is the entire month of March. you're supposed to show up decked out in your African print. So if you know, I've been harassing people to wear their African prints. The whole month we have so many interesting things on MX24. We're going to be showing films from like back in the day, and then we're, you know, reminding you of your childhood.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to be talking about food, you know, the things that make our culture so rich. Different foods, tuazafi, wate, aklen, eto. We'll be talking about all that, taking you through the process of making them on MX24 television. We'll also be showing you a lot of GH music from back in the day, very exciting times, and films, all of that, you know. So at the end of March, we'll have a fair to just bring everything together. And the fair is mainly for entrepreneurs who make made-in-Ghana products. So we're inviting all entrepreneurs out there, if you're listening, you just come over, call us. We have a phone number, 0550-500-555. Just give us a call. We sign you up onto GH month and the anniversary fair. So it's an independence fair. You come, you show us the things you make that are made in Ghana. You must be making products that are made in Ghana. The fair is a 2-day event. The morning of the first day, there's a workshop with our partners who are state-owned enterprises. And then the rest of the day is an exhibition. And then you have the next day, which is a full exhibition. So there's so much to learn. There are going to be more than 3,000 people passing through.
There you go.
Here at our forecourt, Silicon Square. So you want to be here, you want to be part of the workshop, you want to show your products to all the world and make a lot of amazing sales. Call us 0550-500-555 and we will sign you up for MX Independence Fair.
And speaking of which, you're a Ghanaian who owns a business, and it is Beauty
that makes made in Ghana products
101. And look, tell us a little bit about.
So you're going to be seeing people like me at the fair. They're making things happen in Ghana. My company is Beauty 101. Everyone knows about it. You are one of our favorite customers.
Yes, please.
He loves the body butter. Edma has also seen our products. She's made a lot of we're going to put her on consistently.
we have to sign up. So
on all of them. A lot of people in house here use our products. Our gift boxes are beautiful, very eclectic.
Before your gift boxes, tell us about some of the products you have. I can see. I know I've tried the soap.
Yes.
I also have the body butter, like you said. I've tried the lotion, the liquid bathing gel.
Yes.
I've not tried a candle. You have a candle?
Oh, okay. We have so many candles.
My goodness.
Okay. Our candles will give you like the perfect therapeutic feel, and I make them myself right here, like in my house. We have sensual candles. We have the scent of power, which is a bit of tobacco and some citruses in there.
Nice.
We have like a rose bloom. We have like a house blend. It's different types with different names. And as you can see, I usually give them very local names. Yeah. We have the Yuri candle, we have the Porfa candle, we have the Tigri candle. So it's different types. The soaps and the body butters and the shower gels are all made from shea butter. So we're big on shea butter. I come from Northern Ghana. Shea butter is like our gold.
You're representing Northern Ghana too. As always.
Shea butter is our gold, and so I believe strongly in the healing power of shea butter. So we use it, we harness all of those properties into skincare products that will just heal and nourish your skin. So your skin will be feeling good. You know it.
I'm looking at your skin right now.
And how long have you been doing this?
Actually, we're 1 year now.
Oh, amazing.
I remember so well.
Yes,
I remember.
We're 1 year in March. I spoke about it for a while. I hatched the idea during lockdown. I was locked out in the US, and I had so much time. So I fine-tuned my craft. I, learned better ways of making soap, of making body butters, and then I came and I launched Beauty 101.
And how would you say that Ghanaians have received Ghana-made products?
It's been better than we expected, but it's not just enough for them to appreciate. We want them to buy it, right? Of course. The appreciation is huge. The sales are promising. Again, we're just 1 year old, so we are working more on getting known, pushing the brand out there, letting people understand what we are making. There are people who think shea butter makes them dark, because in Ghana, when you talk about skincare, people think it's about bleaching your skin. And I've had some customers call me, oh, your product, when I use it, my skin is not getting bright. And our we're not supposed to make you fair. The product is supposed to heal your skin and nourish it. So your real skin color is what will be revealed. So
if you're like me, please forget yourself. It's like this.
So skincare is not about bleaching. It's about getting your skin to a healthy point, in a point that is well nourished. And I mean, you can look. I use these products every day. There's nothing wrong with me.
Of course, there's nothing wrong with you.
So that is the whole thing. We also have a lot of amazing customers who have been making so much noise about us and pushing us. I mean, we've had ministers post about us on social media. They love the product. They rave about it. The gift boxes are incredible. We have different gift boxes. This is like the 600 cedi gift box. It has almost everything in it. We also have a starter pack, which is smaller. That's like 270. And then we have in between that, you can give us your budget. We pack up a gift box for you. We're a huge hit during Valentine's Day because people, you know, were buying.
I got one for myself. I pampered myself. That was last year.
But would you say that?
Where's for you or for someone?
Would you say that you've encountered any challenges so far since you've been running for a year?
So many. But it's the life of an entrepreneur. I was telling my friend the other day, was one day I woke up and there's, I have a small place that I call my warehouse in my father's house. And I woke up one day and it was flooded. So I like took it in my stride. You try to move on. We've also had issues with a lot of entrepreneurs will tell you the city depreciation is a huge problem. Because I say we have 80% of our raw materials are bought in Ghana, but there's a 20% that we source abroad. And then you want to pay for something today, you don't have all the money. By next week when you are going to pay, you need to add more, and that more is coming from your profit. And if the same businesses are going to be paying taxes and all of that, then your profit margins are completely eroded. And that's so these are challenges that we've encountered. Also, we have a few labor challenges. Human capital is very difficult to come by, like the right human capital, people you trust, people who work properly with you. We've had those kind of issues, but things are promising.
So we're going to be seeing some of these things at the Independence Fair.
Yes,
on the 27th,
we'll have a stand. In fact, we have taken the first stand.
But today is Throwback Thursday on the show, so I'm just going to ask you to name me 2 of your most fond memories, childhood memories growing up. Just 2 of them, maybe from your hometown or, you know, from something you did growing up.
Growing up, I didn't spend time in my hometown, but can it be TV?
Yes, of course, yes.
Things to do for love.
Okay, I like that. I think we've done a show like that where we spoke about all the TV series that, you know, we used to watch back in the days. Yes, okay.
What was the movie? Was it Love Brewed in African Pot? Was it, which one was second?
No, that's not Love Brewed. You've left the acting for us and just...
Sorry,
You know, we used to act together.
Oh, wow, really?
She used to,
okay, so that's a throwback memory as well.
That's a good one.
Yes, I used to do movies.
You should see her in this full-child movie. They dipped her and we were at this waterfall and Mom was baptized there in the waterfall. She comes out like, no.
Because the guy holding me. I felt like I was drowning, you know.
My goodness, I remember that so well.
That's amazing.
What does your name Noong mean?
Noong means to bloom.
To
It's
bloom.
a Dagati name. Yes.
That's amazing.
To bloom.
I love that.
That's a beautiful. I feel like I should name my daughter.
Yes, they want me to bloom.
Okay, but so you're from the north, right?
I'm from Laura.
Laura, okay. Upper West. So what language do you speak there?
I'm a Dagati girl.
Dagati. So can you give me 2 sentences in Dagati?
In your land, Noong.
Okay.
My name is Noong.
The language is so beautiful. It sounds like something from a movie.
All I heard was Nyong, but I didn't hear the first bit.
In Yuri, my name.
In
Yuri, La Noong.
Okay.
My name is Noong.
Na Ohima.
Yes, in Yuri La Ohima. In Yuri La Godwin.
In Yuri La.
Yeah.
Oh. How do you say you're beautiful?
Hovielen.
Say again.
Hovielen.
Is the voice from
so nice. The language is really nice. It's like Hawaza. I love Hawaza.
Yes.
The language is really nice. But Nyong, thank you so much for joining us today on the AM Club, and we can't wait to also see you on the 26th and 27th right here at the Silicon Square at East Legon, Boundary Road, Accra, and we're going to have an amazing time. So do make sure that you also get your stand right here and take part in our Ghana Ghana Independence Fair happening right here on MX24. So let's wrap up the show by thanking every single person that came on the show. So for Coffee Daily, we had Kavoy joining us, of course, as usual, with MX Breaks. And for Lifestyle Daily, Godwin had the conversation with
Dr. Michael Biney, and we discussed alcohol and what consumption is good for you. But after this, we are going to have some wine, okay?
Hey.
Thank you. Anyways,
Yes,
and then on Throwback Thursday,
we spoke with Stage A, and we had a little throwback session with him, and he spoke about what he's been up to and why he even got in the music industry in the first place. And for the plug, we had the one and only Neon Falong joining us for that discussion on what's going to happen on the 26th and 27th of March right here at MX24 TV. So my name is Edma Ohima Lawa. You can connect with me at Edma Lawa, EDMALAWER. If you missed any part of the show, please do make sure that you head to our YouTube channel at MX24GH to catch up on all our highlights and favorite moments right here on the show. But you don't want to miss tomorrow's show. We'll be right here again. It's a Friday. Thank God it's Friday. But we'll be here from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So do make sure that you join us and you enjoy our Ghana Month content.
my name is Godwin Namboh. At Godwin Namboh on all social media platforms. We'll see you tomorrow for your Friday. Have a blessed day.
Bye-bye.